Hello, Olathe. I'm Michael Copeland, Mayor of Olathe. As our community continues to endure this unprecedented pandemic, it's important you know that we have a stellar team leading the way. The leader of that team is our own Fire Chief, Dr. Jeff DeGraffenreid. I'm so glad to have you here today. Chief, welcome.
Thank you, Mayor. Glad to be here.
Chief, you've been talking to local community leaders, professionals around the state, around the country, the White House, and so on. What do Olathe residents need to know about our community and how we are facing this horrible pandemic?
Well, Mayor, I think it's important for the community to know that the fire department is fully operational for all calls. Our staff is healthy, and we have all the personal protective equipment needed to protect ourselves, our firefighters, and those that we serve in the community on these calls where there's COVID patients to make sure that we can provide the best care possible. There's a lot of coordination happening between the different levels of local government, state government, and the federal government. But even right here in our own community with the hospital to make sure that anyone who needs help during this time has it available.
So, Chief, you've been communicating with emergency responders across the country. What have we learned from them?
Well, Mayor, I think one of the things we're learning is our Olathe community did the hard work early on, the very beginning of the year, when we knew this was coming, to make sure that we were in a position to match our resources with the real problem we're having. For instance, we've been long recognized for having a great mobile integrated healthcare unit where we have a firefighter, paramedic, and a nurse practitioner to take care of calls. But we've added a second unit and partner with the school district to make sure the students who are at home get the care they need so they don't become 911 calls, reserving our big fire apparatus for the most important emergencies.
Well, that's terrific. A great example of collaboration. What do our residents need to do regarding this pandemic, Chief?
Well, first, I just say I'm so proud of our community. This is not an easy time for anyone. Certainly, the responders are working hard to keep our community safe, but it takes a lot of effort in every household to stay inside. And I would just say we need to continue to follow the best medical guidance we have. Stay inside your home, social distance, and if you don't feel well, check in with your provider. And certainly, if you feel like a hospital trip is needed, you can always call 911 and we'll be there for you.
Great. Thank you. Anything else to add?
Thanks for the opportunity, Mayor. Our community is an awesome place, and your fire department is ready to respond.
Thanks, Chief. You and your team are doing a terrific job. Olathe is a safer place because of you and our first responders here in our community. Thank you so much for all you do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. Be safe.